Good evening, everyone. I would like to first thank you for joining us, where we will go through the Sandals presentation so that you can understand everything regarding our resort. It is a couples resort. Everything is included. Paradise created for two people in love. From the moment you step on property, you will be treated like that royalty. Transfer services from the airport to the resort, that is included. We also have a no tipping policy. So on property, we do not expect anyone to tip us. Service is priority, as mentioned. So that is something that you will receive from the restaurant, from the lobby, from the attendants, from your housekeeping staff. It is everywhere that when you meet us, it's almost like you're part of the family. Our rooms are totally different. You may be in the entry level room or the luxury level room, and in your butler room, it's totally different. Or it may be two rooms side by side, but again, it's completely different. Soaking tranquil tubs are placed within our patio. So, and you have also that screen that you can close off so you can have that privacy. Take a look at the bathrooms. Take a look at the oversized towels, your Red Lane amenity kit. And this is the same amenity spa product that we provide at the spa services. Now we're going to talk about also another inclusion. All your water sports as well as your land-based activities are also included. The only of the difference between that is the only thing that is not included is scuba diving. If you are not PADI certified, you will have to be have to pay a fee of $100 to be resort certified. However, if you are PADI certified, scuba diving is included and you will receive your 2 tanks on a daily basis while you are with us throughout the time, so you can dive every single day. Golfing is also included. We have golf resorts in Jamaica, an 18-hole golf course. We also have Exuma, an 18-hole Greg Norman golf course, as well as St. Lucia, which has a 9, as well as an 18-hole golf course. Then we have excursions. Excursions are not included, but we always make suggestions as to things that you can do while you are on the island to experience the island in its true form. While you're in St. Lucia, do the mud bath. While you are in Exuma, why not swim with the pigs? If you are in Grenada, why not do river tubing? Or if you are in Jamaica, do that river tubing. And also, when you're in doubt, always go for the catamaran cruise because there's nothing that is more exciting than that. Our treatments are not included, but you are free to use the spa area as much as possible, the plunge, the pools, the saunas. But once you have a masseuse place their hands on you, that's when you would incur a cost. And we have been voted time and time again for the top wedding and honeymoon destination. We have 5-star gourmet dining option, and we have over 50 themed restaurants at our Sandals resorts. So you can move from restaurant to restaurant every single evening you are there. And there is absolutely no charge. Every evening there is something for you to do at Sandals. From the white night, from the pubs, from the theatrical events, regardless of what you would like to do, there is something to suit your personality. At Sandals, we have premium drinks. And it's drinks that you know. 6 gorgeous islands. Jamaica with 7 resorts, St. Lucia with 3, Antigua with 1, Bahamas with 2, Grenada with 1, and Barbados with 2. So you have options to move from resort to resort. So we're heading to Jamaica. The airport is in the Montego Bay region. In the Montego Bay region, we offer you complimentary shuttle that you can move from resort to resort, technically 5 minutes away from each other. But if you would like to move from the Montego Bay region to the Ocho Rios, you would have to find your way, and Jane will help you out with that. So again, stay at one place at all. The difference between the three resorts in Montego Bay Resort, you have the longest stretch of white sand beach. It is the party central. Right in front of your Palms block, you have a volleyball court where you have activities going throughout the day. You have pulsating music. You have the Jug Shack. You have the Jamaican patties. You have a couple of bars that you can sip through, and the ocean is steps away. Doesn't that sound exciting? This is what one of your rooms would look like. And here we have the Villa Suite with your outdoor soaking tranquility tub, and take a look at your bathroom. Then we move over to the Royal Caribbean Resort. We have an offshore island. On the offshore island, you have the Thai restaurants, you have your freshwater pool, you have your swimmer bar, you have your dragon boat transportation that will take you to the offshore island. The water is so shallow, you can walk, but we advise you to hold on and wait for that dragon boat. We also have our over the water suites at the offshore island. They come with butler service, you have infinity pool, you have a glass flooring, and you also have your soaking tranquil tub right on your patio. This is what the inside will look like, and it is spectacular. We move over to the South Coast Resort. This is to the western side of Jamaica. It has one of the hugest pools. There are three distinctive villages: your Italian, your Dutch, and your French. This is what one of your rooms would look like, and another view. We also have over the water suites. We also have an over the water bar with hammocks all around it. Leading to the over the water bar, you have a whole bunch of fire pits that you can sit down and you could watch the sunset every evening with your loved one. We also have over the water chapel. If you decide to retie the knot again, after even if you have got married 10 days ago, you can do that with us. We move over to Negril, whole lot of sheep. You are situated on that 7 mile stretch of beach. So if you are a beach person, this is the spot for you. And remember, water sports are included at the Sandals Resort. Here we have a view of the Caribbean Honeymoon Beachfront 2-story, 1-bedroom loft. And you have the barefoot restaurant that you can plunge your feet into the sand and just relax. When we move across to our Royal Plantation Resort, all of our rooms are butler category, but the beach is so inviting and so clear. It's exactly as you see it in that water. This is what one of your rooms would look like. All the rooms are ocean views, so you have perfect views of the ocean as well as sunsets and sunrises. And we move over to Ochi Beach Resort, where you have 105 pools. Amazing. So what does that tell you? If you are a pool person, this is the spot for you. If you are someone that loves to have fun, this is your spot as well. Here we have our Butler Village Honeymoon Romeo and Juliet suite, where on one side you have the room, you have that open concept, the pool in the center, and you have your living area on the other side. So we also have a rabbit hole, a speakeasy, where you would have to get the code to get in there every single evening. And when Mama Felicia sings to you, it seems like she's singing to only you and your partner, and it is phenomenal. They serve the best Moscow Mule I've ever had. We move over to the Bahamas. So could you believe that we have just gone through 7? So now we're into Bahamas. Bahamas is good for shopping. It's also good for island hopping. We have one resort in Nassau. We also have one resort in the Great Exuma. If you do choose a top tier category at our Royal Bahamian property, you will be escorted in a private transfer. We also have an offshore island. Offshore island would be the same as the Royal Caribbean in Jamaica, where we have a boat leaving every 30 minutes on the hour. You also have your bar, your swimmer pool. We have little zen areas. Here is what one of our rooms would look like. When we move over to Emerald Bay, nothing at the Emerald Bay Resort is ordinary. Everything is extraordinary, from the sand to the turquoise water. Every single thing. You have 11 restaurants at that resort, and all of the pools in the Bahamas resort are heated. Here is what one of our rooms would look like. Antigua is known for its water, the most beautiful water you can ever imagine. 365 beaches on that island. So if you're there at our Sandals Resort for 365 days, you can go off property and visit a beach every single day. We have two distinctive villages, the Mediterranean as well as the Caribbean. And if you are into pools, this is the spot for you. If you are into perfect long walks on beach, this is the spot for you. Antigua has been voted the most romantic resort in the world. So if this is the spot for anything that you would like, here is a sample of our Butler Villa suite. And we move over to St. Lucia. The airport is to the south. For you to head to the resort, we have 3 resorts. You would have to drive on the east coast, go through the rainforest, and you would know when you get to the rainforest because it's a little cool and the leaves, the leaves are much bigger and greener and so full of life. St. Lucia is also known as the Hawaii of the Caribbean. We have 3 resorts. So what does that mean? Stay at 1, play at 3. The difference between the 3, Sandals Grand, the water does not move there. Perfect for if you want to take long walks. It's also the party central, so there is a lot going on at that resort. We also have our over-the-water suites, and we move over to our Regency La Toc, which is known for stunning views. And we have our Sunset Billionaire Butler Villa, and in the next 3 months, this is where I will set myself with my husband because I deserve it, and you too as well. We move over to the Halcyon, which is more the smaller of the 2, and if you're staying at any of the 2, the house, the La Toc or the Grand, I would love for you to have dinner at Kelly's on the dockside. It is just amazing. We also have beachfront honeymoon butler room with private pool sanctuary. And we move over to Grenada. Grenada is called the Spice Island, where the resort is 3 minutes away from the airport. And as soon as you walk off the airplane, you could smell the spices in the air. It is the Sandals of tomorrow, where on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th floor, you have your Sky Infinity pool. There is a perfect and a picture tells 1,000 words, and this tells 1,001 words. We move over to Barbados, where the resort is 12 minutes away from the airport. It sits on St. Laurent Gaps, and if you're one where you would like to engage with the culture of the island, this is one that you can basically walk out of the resort, and there's a whole set of bars right outside that you can definitely enjoy and captivate and just be at one with the resort, with the people. We have our Crystal Lagoon, and we also have another resort. So we have 2 resorts in Barbados. So that means stay at 1, play at 2. We offer you that exchange privilege, and you have 16 restaurants between the 2. So if you are a foodie, this is the spot for you. We have another sister brand, which is called Beaches. Beaches is for families, for couples, it's for best friends, it's for groups included. So just to recap, 6 nights or more, you would receive a spa credit. And you have to book a Club Sandals level or higher. If you book any of the Focus resorts, you will receive an additional incentive, which is the candlelight dinner too. So I thank you for attending, for staying with us till the end to listen to the presentation on Sandals and Beaches Resort, where love is all you need, and you definitely can have the time of your life with your loved one.